We are weeks away, days away till the big Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. What will Nintendo show? Let's talk about it. How's it going, you wonderful people? It's Jay, and in today's video let's talk Nintendo Switch 2, the potential games, the Nintendo secrets. I'm so excited. Let's do it. In the reveal trailer for the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo had those sweet new Joy-Con glide across the table. Could we be getting mouse control for the new console? Rumours and a recent patent seem to suggest that will be one of those features that sets these new Joy-Con apart. Now imagine a first-person shooter like Metroid Prime 4, or maybe a third-person shooter like Splatoon 4, and you're holding the Joy-Con like this, aiming with your mouse hand and moving around with your left hand. It would be such an incredible feature to see on Switch 2. And speaking of Joy-Con, what about that mysterious new C button? Nobody seems to know what it does. Some of you think it could be a community or chat button, but I think it could be a cast button where you can send your gameplay to a TV whilst you're still holding it in handheld, a bit like the Wii U. It's been a little while now since we've seen Metroid Prime 4, first revealed in the Direct last June. The game looks absolutely breathtaking, definitely worth the wait, full of particle effects, incredible lighting, and a real true return to form for the Metroid Prime series. We know it's coming to Switch 1 this year, but will there be an upgraded version for Switch 2? Seeing Metroid Prime 4 run side by side on the Switch 1 and Switch 2 could be such a great move to really convince people who are maybe on the fence that this is more powerful hardware. Now, it wouldn't be a new Nintendo console without a new party game. Wii Sports and Wii Play on the Wii U with the much loved Nintendo Land, and 1-2 Switch making great use of the Joy-Con. Having a party game launch alongside Switch 2 makes complete sense. Now I'm hoping to see Nintendo Land 2. Can you imagine playing all these Nintendo attractions and mini-games online with your friends? Nintendo need to bring it back. Zelda is absolutely thriving on the Switch. We've had Echoes of Wisdom, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, various Hyrule Warriors games. It's a huge system seller for Nintendo. It may feel a little bit early to get a brand new 3D Zelda game, but what about those ports? Those ports I've talked about so much. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess finally emerging to fill the gaps. It could be a good cross-platform release to really satisfy those Zelda cravings. It's been 8 years, Nintendo. 8 years since the last Star Fox game. Star Fox fans have been craving, needing a new Star Fox game, or even a port or a remake, anything. Now imagine a 4K Star Fox soaring through the galaxy with those furry pilots once again. Throw in multiple playable characters, co-op, online multiplayer for one incredible Star Fox adventure. Pun intended. Yoshi and Kirby have had cute adventures on the Wii U and Switch. Colourful, bright, bold, fun, challenging, and just super wholesome. A new Yoshi and Kirby game is a very likely one for Nintendo to showcase that bright and colourful side to their catalogue. Nintendo showcased a little teeny tiny bit of Mario Kart footage in the Switch 2 reveal trailer. They wouldn't drop a teaser without showing more, would they? It's fully expected that there'll be a massive feature showcase of some of the new tracks, the new gimmick, and hopefully just show how much of an upgrade the Switch 2 really is. Imagine classic GameCube games upscaled and back on the Switch 2. Nintendo do have an emulator that's in place that we've seen playing classic GameCube and Wii games in Super Mario 3D All-Stars. The Nintendo European Research Development Group, also known as NERD, created some emulation technology to get these games running on Switch. They wouldn't waste that technology now, would they? Super Smash Bros. Melee, Mario Sunshine, F-Zero, and all those amazing GameCube games could be such a great thing to have on an upgraded NSO app exclusive to the Switch 2. It's been heavily rumoured that Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth are heading to the Switch 2, and showing some of these running on the Switch 2 could be a real highlight for the console's power. Nintendo do need to show some graphically intensive games to just show casual Switch owners that this is something new. It's a big upgrade, and Square Enix's stunning RPG could be a perfect example. Not a cloud edition, pun intended, but a true version of the Final Fantasy Remake games running on the Switch 2. And speaking of visual spectacle, could the graphically intense Cyberpunk be coming to the Switch 2? It could be another game that, if optimized well, could really showcase how powerful the Switch 2 hardware is. The game is usually used by tech reviewers to demonstrate how good or bad new tech and graphics cards are. So showing the Switch 2 running Cyberpunk reasonably well could be a great way to demonstrate the console's upgraded power. Sure, it probably won't have the extreme fidelity and insane effects that you would expect from a high-end gaming rig, but if Nintendo were to showcase this third-party game running well on Switch 2, it could be a great draw for casual players, and also a real incentive for developers to give it a go on Switch 2. Another game that's been highly rumoured to be making the jump onto Switch 2 is Elden Ring. This critically acclaimed 2022 adventure is just packed full of details, from blades of grass to intense water, fire physics, and sprawling enemies that bring all the pain. A definitive version of the game could be used in a similar way to how Nintendo used Skyrim, showcased a super detailed game running well on the Switch 2, and a build of Elden Ring kind of in line with the PS4 Pro could be a great thing to see on Switch 2. Could the next Street Fighter be brawling out on Switch? Showcasing a fighting game, especially one that's as big as Street Fighter or Tekken, could be a great addition to the Nintendo Direct, especially if there's smooth 60 FPS footage of these intense battles running on Switch 2. Now, I think it's unlikely, unfortunately, that we're going to get any Smash Brothers footage in the Nintendo Direct, so having something else, another amazing fighting game, would be a great thing. It probably is a little bit too early for Nintendo to show a brand new Mario Tennis or a Mario Golf game, but a Switch 2 sports game would be a fun party game to highlight during the Direct. More sports, improved controls, colourful fun, what's not to love? Now, it's no secret that some Xbox games will be making the jump to Switch 2, with rumours that the iconic and once exclusive Halo could be landing on Planet Nintendo at some point in the future. Having something as big as this announced through Nintendo Direct could be a huge way of sealing the deal for those on the Switch 2 fence. Nintendo exclusives, Xbox favourites, big third-party games, indie games. The Switch 2 could truly have it all. Of course, the best still last. It wouldn't be a brand new Nintendo console without a brand new Mario game. Now, I think it's probably a little bit too early for any major new Zelda game, so Mario really does need to step up. It's been a while since we've had a brand new 3D Mario game. Odyssey launched back in 2017, and the expanded Super Mario 3D World port launched back in 2021. 4 years later, who knows what Nintendo have been brewing up. I am hoping for a new Super Mario Galaxy 3. But because this is Nintendo's 40th anniversary year of Super Mario Bros. The franchise, I think maybe we'll get some sort of celebratory game that brings in elements from all sorts of classic Mario games. Can you imagine? So there we go, my predictions for the big Nintendo Switch 2 Direct happening on the 2nd of April 2025. What do you guys think Nintendo will show? What are your dream games that may not be likely but you'd love to see? Do drop a comment below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, more geeky, more gaming, more Nintendo videos, the subscribe button looks like this. And before you move on to the next video, be sure to check out our exclusive merch, Geeky and Gaming Designs, voted for by you. Be sure to tap the link below, and thank you so much for your support. I am super hyped for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. I can't wait. I can't sleep. Help me. Help me. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.